What's up guys, Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. In today's video, I'm going to showcase a very powerful striker setup that is a bit different. I'm going to make use of the new Lavoisier named backpack that has got perfect galvanize. I can give myself and my teammates 50% bonus armor, which is going to be 750,000 bonus armor every couple of seconds, and this is constantly refreshable, which means if I lose the bonus armor, I can constantly and keep proccing it for myself and my teammates. Not only this, but I can cleanse status effects and heal myself and my teammates every couple of seconds as well. While all of this survivability is going on, I can also deal over 1 million damage a shot with my Scorpio shotgun. And as you guys know, with Striker and Scorpio, because it's a shotgun, we can stack the Striker very effectively, therefore being able to use the Striker chest piece. So this build is unbelievably strong and you need to try it to believe it. The status effects will also create massive utility for your teammates. Pay attention to the gameplay. Any kind of chunga boss or whatever enemy is coming towards you, you can mitigate them and stop them in their tracks with the Scorpio. It's one of the best guns in the game, and I believe that this combination is one of the strongest combos to use with the Scorpio shotgun. Enjoy the gameplay and we'll get to the description shortly.
UAV on approach. Assistance. Found one. Tango built.
Hopefully you guys did enjoy the gameplay. This setup is going to be quite easy to make. It consists of a striker 4-piece, including the chest piece. And I think it is quite important to utilize this chest piece because we're using a shotgun and we can get the stacks very quickly and keep them. It's very efficient because we're going to be using a shotgun. Then you're going to have the Catharsis mask and the Electrique brand set. This is the named backpack called the Lavoisier. Go to Countdown to farm all these pieces, and then you need to get this one that has got perfect galvanize. Something to mention, you can use a different brand set here. Like for example, you can use the Badger Tough that gives you shotgun damage, or you can preferably probably use Cheska so you can get your crit chance up. But the reason why I haven't done this is because this setup is going to be not just for solo, but great for group play as well. So we want to make sure that we're making full use of galvanize. So take a look at this. So applying a blind, ensnare, and confuse. We can proc this with the Scorpio shotgun, as you guys should know by now. If you don't, we're going to discuss it shortly. This normal galvanize gives us 40% bonus armor. So it's only going to give our teammates and yourself 40% of your armor as bonus armor to allies within 20 meters for 10 seconds. So that's 40%, 20 meters, 10 seconds. This is 50%, 30 meters for 10 seconds. So we get an extra 10 meters for your allies to be within whenever you're proccing it to obtain this bonus armor, and it gives them 10% more, or yourself 10% more. So it is very much better to utilize the perfect galvanize, I believe, because I don't think it's a good trade-off to get some crit chance or weapon damage for losing that extra distance and the bonus armor. Honestly, 10% is quite a lot. And if you have more blues on this build, which you could put if you wanted to, I have got 2 reds. You guys can go full blue. That will work just as well. But I wanted to try and dish out quite a bit of damage. So that's on you how many blues you want to go for. Just take a look and see how much bonus armor you want to be giving or receiving for yourself. So let's take a look at the build from the top. So it is going to be 1.5 million for this version. I have tested a bunch of different ways of running it, more reds, more blues, but I feel like this is definitely the most efficient. I've got gunner specialization. This is by no means the best. You can decide on what you want here. You can go for survivalist for more protection from elites. You could even go the protection from elites route, maybe put those in your modifications, but I wanted to try and focus on getting some extra damage as well, because I want to hit hard. I don't just want to be a support player, because strikers will give you that insane damage, and not only are you supporting your team, but you're also deleting the enemies, which I think is a good combination. So the Scorpio shotgun is a must with this setup. Damage 2 targets out of cover. You don't have to have that there, but I recommend it. I need to optimize mine, so you can imagine how much more damage I could have if I optimized this and put some expertise levels on it. So poison, disorient, shock, and then 7 targets take additional 20% damage. So when you get this stacked on like a boss or a chunga or a difficult enemy to kill, it's just so much utility for yourself and your teammates. You can dish out a lot of damage. So the duration of the status effect is based on percentage of pellets hit on applying shots. So if you spec into status effects, it doesn't work in increasing the strength of the status effects here. So we've got poison, disorient, and shock. So poison, disorient, which is confuse, or shock. So we're going to be proccing this, and you'll see it from the gameplay. You would have noticed from the gameplay, we're proccing this a lot. Now, I do know that this comes with status effects. You can use maybe a secondary skill if you guys would like to enroll some skill tiers. It's up to you. You can take it that route. But I wanted to go for blues and reds. So this is not really going to help us in this build. But like I said, I think it's definitely worth utilizing the perfect galvanize for the increases here. It's very much worth it. So the secondary is the lefty shotgun. This is just to get the strikers stacked quickly. You don't have to use this, but I find it quite useful. And also, if you throw a grenade, you can actually make use of this insane damage increase. Then the orbit pistol for more crit damage. You can use a different one like the card 45, the card custom, which gives you an extra skill tier that maybe you could make use of when using other skills, but it's up to you. Then the Catharsis mask. Now this serves many purposes. So when you drop the healing cloud, it's going to heal you and your teammates if they jump into the cloud. I don't think we're going to focus too much on healing our teammates with this, but it will, and it can. If you're communicating with them, they can jump in the cloud and get healed. So we can remove status effects, heal yourself and your teammates, but you also get a huge amount of weapon damage. I tried the Coyote's mask, I tried a Picaro's holster. I tried a bunch of different things, but this was definitely by far the best. Baseline weapon damage increase, healing, and status effect removal. I think this is definitely going to be the best in slot for here, but it is up to you. You can put whatever you want there. It doesn't matter. Then the backpack. This is a must, like I said, because of perfect galvanize. So status effect, not going to help, like I said. This one's rolled weapon damage. I would rather have crit damage here, crit chance and crit damage. This is going to be a crit build. So the mask has got a 12% crit damage mod and the backpack 12% crit damage mod. Then the chest piece, I've got a 6% crit chance because it is actually quite tricky to get crit chance because normally I would have a Cheska bag with galvanize, but like I said, the new perfect galvanize is worth it. So this is going to have crit chance rolled on the chest piece. Strike is 4-piece. It's unbelievably strong. We can shoot quicker, apply the status effects more efficiently and faster, and we can obtain the striker stacks. Even in a group or playing solo, you can see from the gameplay, or you saw from the gameplay, I could maintain almost full stacks most of the time. So this is just really, really a great utility to be able to maintain these stacks. This is one of my favorite builds I've used in this game. Once you guys try this setup, it is honestly, it's so much fun. This is going to hold a permanent place in my loadouts. I'm going to go and farm a really good Lavoisier, one with crit damage, crit chance, and maybe put a blue or red at the top. It's just very powerful, and I honestly think this will help you and your teammates a lot if you're a new or a veteran player. So then the other pieces are striker, guys. I recommend going for crit chance on every single piece because it is a bit tricky to obtain. Crit chance, decoy, shield, active regen, health, and duration for the decoy. It's really up to you. Balance the build how you like. You can go for different things, different attributes. You can actually honestly switch this up. There are many different ways. Just take a look and see what suits you. I did try a bunch of them. If you were going to go for, maybe not the Catharsis, try go for a Cheska mask or the Coyote's mask. That would work well. But it's honestly up to you because the Scorpio has actually got quite a decent damage drop-off, so we can hit damage from longer ranges. This is not even just a close range weapon. So it is just really, really powerful, and I honestly recommend using it if you haven't used it before. So take a look at these statistics. 54% crit chance. I wouldn't really go below that, but it doesn't matter because we've got strikers, so you can still do damage even if you don't have crit up, but it will obviously increase your damage quite significantly, so it's up to you. But that is the setup, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. We've got some armor on kill and some regen, which does help. Make sure to also leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Peace out.